So hello everyone. In this video we will discuss the 20 most important general questions that can be asked in the upcoming KVS NVS PGT geography interview. So let's get started with the question number 1. So first question, tell us about yourself. So good morning respected sir, madam. I have completed my master's in geography with the required teaching qualification. I believe geography connects people with nature and society. My teaching focuses on conceptual understanding, student participation, and real life learning. For example, I explain monsoon using local weather conditions. Next question, why do you want to join KVS or NVS? So, KVS NVS are known for academic excellence, discipline, and holistic education. They promote national integration and innovative teaching. I want to contribute to such an inspiring learning environment. For example, students from different states enrich geography discussions. Next question, why should we select you? So, I have strong subject knowledge, effective communication skills, and a learner centered approach. I believe in making geography practical and interesting. For example, I use maps and current events while teaching. Next question, what are your strengths as a teacher? So, my strengths are patience, adaptability, communication, and continuous learning. I encourage students to think critically instead of memorizing facts. For example, students analyze maps rather than only reading them. Next question, how will you motivate weak students? So, I will identify learning gaps, provide individual support, and use simple teaching methods. Positive feedback increases confidence. For example, peer learning improves participation. Next question, question number 6. How will you manage classroom discipline? So, I believe discipline comes through engagement, respect, and clear expectations. A positive classroom reduces behavioral problems. For example, interactive activities keep students involved. Next question, what is your teaching philosophy? So, learning should be student centered, activity based, and competency oriented. A teacher should facilitate learning rather than only deliver content. For example, group discussions improved conceptual understanding. Next question, how will you use technology? So, I will use GIS, Google Earth, PPTs, and smart boards and digital maps to improve learning. Technology makes geography more visual and interactive. For example, Google Earth helps explain landforms. Next question, what is experiential learning? So, experiential learning means learning through observation, activities, and real life experiences. It develops deeper understanding. For example, field visits improve geographical concepts. Next question, question number 10. How will you assess students? So, assessment should be continuous and competency based. I will use quizzes, projects, map work, and classroom observation. For example, students prepare thematic maps. Next, next question, how will you promote inclusive education? So, every learner deserves equal opportunity. I will adapt teaching according to students' needs and abilities. For example, using visual aids supports diverse learners. Next question, what do you know about NEP 2020? So, NEP 2020 promotes competency based learning, flexibility, multidisciplinary education, and technology integration. It focuses on holistic development, for example, project based learning. Next question, how do you develop critical thinking? So, I ask analytical questions, encourage discussions, and use case studies. Students should analyze rather than memorize. For example, discussing climate change impacts. Next question, how will you communicate with parents? So, regular communication builds trust and supports student development. I will discuss both strengths and areas for improvement. For example, parent teacher meetings. Next question, what is value education? So, value education develops honesty, empathy, responsibility, and respect. It is essential for responsible citizenship. For example, environmental conservation activities. Next question, how do you handle stress? So, I stay organized, prioritize work, and maintain a positive attitude. Challenges are opportunities for learning. For example, proper lesson planning reduces stress. Next question, what leadership qualities should a teacher have? So, a teacher should inspire, guide, collaborate, and lead by examples. Leadership builds a positive learning environment. For example, organizing school activities. Next question, how can AI support education? So, AI provides personalized learning, quick feedback, and digital resources. Teachers should use AI ethically as a supporting tool, for example, AI based quizzes. Next question, how will you handle an ethical dilemma? So, I will remain fair, transparent, and student centered. While following school rules, ethical decisions should always protect students' interests. For example, maintaining confidentiality. Next question, and this is the last question for today. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So I see myself as a competent and innovative teacher contributing to academic excellence and mentoring students. I also aim to continue professional development through training and research. So thanks for listening. Keep listening and watching for further video. So thank you.